Hi, I'm Damien, 32, and last Saturday I found out my fiancée never actually wanted to marry me, she just wanted the ring. And she said it out loud, in front of 80 people, at our engagement party. You ever have one of those moments where reality just stops? Like someone hit pause on your entire life, and suddenly you're floating above yourself, watching it all crash in slow motion. Yeah. That was me. Right after my drunk fiancé laughed and said, I only said yes because the ring was beautiful. This was at our engagement party. Packed venue, open bar, 80 guests. Both families. Friends from childhood. My boss. Her boss. And now? I'm just standing there, blinking, while she giggles and holds up her hand like she won an Oscar. I had spent a year saving up for that ring. $15,000. 2 carats, platinum band, exactly the one she hinted about for months. You know the type. Look what Rachel got! I'd die for this. Subtle stuff. So yeah, when she said that, something inside me just shifted. I didn't yell. I didn't cry. I didn't make a scene. I just took her hand, calmly slid the ring off her finger, and said, Thanks for the honesty. She swayed a bit, like she didn't realize what she'd done. Wait, baby, no, I was joking. But I wasn't. I walked out of that room like a bomb had gone off, and I was the only one left standing. I didn't even look back. Just pocketed the ring and left her there, in that dress, under those fairy lights, in front of everyone she'd been performing for. Phones were out. Cameras rolling. Silence louder than the DJ. My mother looked like she'd swallowed a fork. Her mother looked ready to tackle me. The maid of honor was whispering, She's just drunk. On repeat like a spell. Didn't matter. She said it. And she meant it. That was 6 days ago. Since then? My inbox is a war zone. Her. I was drunk. Then. You humiliated me. Then. Please come back. Then. You owe me an apology. Her family. My family. Her boss. Even her damn yoga instructor sent me a. You two were perfect together. DM. I'm not responding. Because I heard her. I heard the version of her that didn't think anyone was listening. And that version doesn't want me. She wants a lifestyle. A wedding. A diamond. And I'm not a wallet with a pulse. I'm a man. A man who gave 4 years of loyalty, trust, and love to someone who saw all of it as a purchase agreement. And now? Now I've got a ring I'm about to sell. A Vegas trip to plan with my brother. And a very public breakup video in my inbox that's about to go viral. The morning after the party, she showed up at my apartment still wearing her engagement dress like it was armor. Makeup streaked down her face. Eyes swollen. Barefoot. Hair wild. Honestly, she looked like a Greek tragedy and a real housewife had a baby. She knocked once, then started banging. I opened the door just far enough to see her fully. No. She shoved her foot in the gap. Damien, please. Just talk to me. I was drunk. You can't just end everything over a joke. I stared at her. Not yelling. Not slamming the door. Just done. It wasn't the drunk part that bothered me, I said. It was the honest part. Her face crumbled. That's not fair. People say stupid things when they're drinking. Sure. Or they say what they've been thinking and finally lose the filter. She started crying then. Like ugly crying. Makeup melting off crying. I love you. I do. I want to marry you. I got nervous, and I was trying to be funny. My friends were talking about rings all night, and I felt like I had to say something. I panicked. I opened the door wider and stepped back. Let her in. Mistake number 1. We sat on opposite ends of the couch. Her twisting her fingers like they could pull a better answer out of the air. Me? Watching. Waiting. Hoping, stupidly, for something real. Do you want to marry me? I asked. She blinked. Paused. And right there? That pause told me everything. I think so. I'm just scared. Scared of what? You already planned the party. Sent out save the dates. Registered at Crate and Barrel like we were the damn royal family. That's different, she whispered. How? Nothing. No answer. Just more silence and mascara dripping into her lap. Then she tried a new angle. Can I at least have my ring back while we figure this out? I laughed. Out loud. Not kindly. No. That ring is a conditional gift. Until marriage, it's mine. Look it up. Her face went scarlet. You're being petty. It was meant for someone who wanted to marry me. Not someone who sees it as a trophy. She reached for my hand, tried the soft voice. Baby, I messed up. Please. We can work through this. Go to therapy. Talk to someone. Work through what? I asked. You deciding if I'm worth more than $15,000? She stood then. Fast. Angry. Fine. Keep the ring. I'll buy my own. But this is on you. You gave up on us. Sure, I said, standing too. Let's pretend I'm the villain. Easier that way. She slammed the door so hard it rattled my hallway mirror. 2 hours later, her dad called. Her dad. Son, he said in that stern father of the bride tone. My daughter is devastated. What you did was cruel. What she said was cruel. She was drunk. You humiliated her. She humiliated herself. I just didn't let her rewrite it the next day. You should have handled it privately. Why? So she could lie about it later? At least now, there's witnesses. You need to return that ring and apologize. Not happening. He went quiet for a beat. Then we have a problem. No, I said. She has a problem. And I'm not it anymore. He hung up. Later that night, my brother came over with beer and silence. No questions, no advice. Just space. We sat on the floor with pizza between us, watching some movie we didn't even finish. You ever suspect? He finally asked. Sometimes, I admitted. She was always more into the idea of us than the actual us. Obsessed with the venue. The dress. The Instagram photos. Never talked about like marriage. Kids. Life. And you still proposed? I loved her. I said. I thought maybe she'd grow into it. He shook his head. You dodged a $15,000 bullet. I raised my beer. Better than dodging alimony. The social media post hit around noon the next day. A long, tearful paragraph full of half-truths and cherry-picked details. She painted herself as the heartbroken fiancée, ambushed by a cruel man at her own engagement party. Claimed I ripped the ring off her finger, and stormed out without explanation. That I'd embarrassed and abandoned her in front of family and friends. No mention of what she actually said. No mention of the truth. I didn't respond. Not right away. I just watched. Her post started picking up steam. Her friends flooded the comments, calling me immature, abusive, ungrateful. My friends tried to push back, but they got drowned out. People were DMing me, texting me, trying to get both sides. Her mom reposted it with her own pity party. My daughter gave her heart to someone who shattered it for sport. Narcissists always reveal themselves in the end. I sat there for 3 hours. Let it breathe. Let her feel in control. Then I posted the video. No caption. No hashtags. Just 38 seconds of crystal clear audio and HD footage of her holding up that ring, laughing, and saying, I only said yes because the ring was beautiful. I never actually wanted to marry him. The reactions were immediate. People who'd been sympathetic turned instantly. Wait. What? This is so much worse than she made it sound. She really said that in public? Girl. Some of her defenders tried to dig in. She was drunk. She didn't mean it. Others jumped ship completely. The comment section turned into a firestorm. She deleted her original post within an hour. Too late. Screenshots everywhere. Reposts. Duets. People comparing it to other viral proposal disasters. Someone even memed it. The caption read, Say yes to the ring, not the man. That night, my phone started blowing up again. But now it was rage. Her. How dare you post that? That was private. Me. A public event. 80 witnesses. Videographer. Try again. Her. You're trying to ruin my life. Me. You did that at the party. I just hit upload. Her sister messaged me next. You're trash. She made one mistake and you destroy her? I didn't answer. Just blocked the number. Then her dad called again. Take the video down now or I'm calling my lawyer. So I called mine first. College buddy. Family law expert. I showed him everything. He laughed for 5 solid minutes. She said this in public, at an event you paid for, with a professional videographer rolling. You have the footage, you have the context, and now you've got her lying about it online? Dude, she's lucky you're not suing her for defamation. She sent me a legal threat. Good. Save it. Build the folder. Then he got serious. The ring? It's legally yours. State law, engagement rings are conditional gifts. If there's no wedding, she doesn't get it. What about common law marriage? We dated 4 years. You lived separately. You're clear. Can she demand I take the video down? Nope. Truth is the ultimate defense. And what if she tries to escalate? He grinned. Then we hit back harder. Meanwhile, her mom started calling my mom. Mistake. My mom might be a saint, but she does not play when it comes to her sons. Call went something like this. Her mom. Your son humiliated my daughter. My mom. Your daughter humiliated herself. In front of my entire family. Her mom. She was drunk. It was just a joke. My mom. 80 people didn't laugh. Neither did I. Her mom. He needs to return the ring and apologize. My mom. He doesn't need to do anything but thank God he found out before the wedding. I raised him better than to marry someone who treats love like a down payment. Click. Mom texted me. I'm proud of you. Also, that girl always gave me the ick. I laughed harder than I had in weeks. Wednesday, 10:17 a.m. I'm at work pretending to review a budget spreadsheet when security calls my office. There's someone asking for you in the lobby. Who? She says she's your ex's sister. Won't leave until you speak to her. I go downstairs. Sure enough, there she is. Leaning on the reception desk like she owns the building. Lip glossed, arms crossed, wearing that "you owe us" face her whole family mastered. You need to make this right, she says the second she sees me. Right according to who? She's depressed. She's barely eating. You humiliated her in front of everyone she knows. She humiliated herself. She was drunk. She was honest. The receptionist looks like she's watching the best soap opera of the week. She wants to talk. Work things out. I don't. She gave you 4 years. And she took 15 grand and turned it into a punchline. She switches tactics. Okay, fine. What about the money? The deposits? The venue, the photographer, the dress. She can't afford to lose that. There it is. The real reason? How is that my problem? I ask. You walked out. You broke the engagement. No. She did, when she said she never wanted it. Can't you at least cover half? It's only fair. What's fair? I say. Is her paying all of it. She planned a wedding for a marriage she didn't want. You're vindictive. She spits. This is about ego. Security starts walking over. She backs off fast. This isn't over. She hisses. Sure it is. I reply. You just haven't figured it out yet. Later that afternoon, my boss calls me into his office. I saw the security footage, he says. I brace for trouble. She really showed up here to negotiate wedding costs? Apparently. He nods. Your ex sounds like a walking lawsuit. Keep your head down and don't give her an inch. My ex-wife tried to pull the same stunts. This is when people start throwing wild legal stuff at the wall. I don't sleep that night. Not because I'm afraid, but because I know something's coming. Next morning, I get a message request on Facebook. From someone named Jess. Barely recognize the name until I see the profile picture. My ex's old high school best friend. The one who mysteriously wasn't in the bridal party. Hey, she writes. This is weird, but you need to know something. My stomach knots. She's been planning to upgrade the ring since you got engaged. Attached? A screenshot. Group chat from the bachelorette weekend. And there it is, in digital black and white. Once I have his last name, I'll hint at wanting a bigger stone. He'll do it. He's obsessed. I sit down. Actually sit. Because now I'm seeing the full picture. It wasn't just a bad joke. It wasn't cold feet. This was a long con. Jess keeps typing. I wanted to say something sooner, but we're not really friends anymore. She's changed. When I saw the video from the party, I realized you deserved the truth. I add the screenshots to the evidence folder my lawyer told me to keep. Friday morning, a registered letter arrives at my door. A demand letter. From her lawyer. Return the engagement ring within 10 days. Pay 50% of all wedding-related deposits, roughly $12,000. Issue a written apology for public humiliation and defamation. Remove the video from social media, or face legal action for intentional infliction of emotional distress. I laugh. Out loud. Right there on my doorstep. Then I call my lawyer. He reads the letter and snorts. This guy's a billboard attorney. I think I've seen him on a bus. 2 hours later, he sends a reply on my behalf. Ring, legally mine under state law. Deposits, her responsibility, as she initiated the engagement under false pretenses. Defamation, not possible when everything posted is verifiably true. Video, public event, my footage, no expectation of privacy. Further contact equals harassment. I'm CC'd on the response. It's beautiful. Professionally savage. And best of all? Her lawyer never responds. Sunday morning, 9:12 a.m. I'm mid-pancake when my phone buzzes. Hey Damien, this is Greg, building manager. Got a complaint I need to follow up on. Complaint? Anonymous tip. Says you've been harassing a female resident. Possible domestic issues. I nearly choke on syrup. What? I live alone. Yeah, I figured. But I've got to follow up. My voice drops. You think this is from my ex? I don't think. I know. Look, I know you. You're quiet. No issues. But she said she's concerned for her safety. She's the one who's been showing up at my apartment. Can you prove that? I open the Ring app and start downloading clips, her pounding on my door, crying, yelling, refusing to leave. Her sister showing up. Her standing outside for 15 minutes accusing me of abuse because I wouldn't let her in. Yeah. I say. I can. Send me what you've got. If she shows up again, call the cops. That's when it really hit me. She wasn't just embarrassed. She wanted me punished. Ruined. Evicted. Arrested if possible. She lost control of the narrative, and now she was trying to burn the house down with me in it. Except I had fireproof receipts. But she was smart, she stopped contacting me directly. Now it was her friends. They started vague posting. Whisper campaigns. Some men weaponize money to manipulate. If he takes back a ring, he'll take back love too. Emotional abuse isn't always loud. They never named me. But they didn't have to. People knew. The implication was clear. I was controlling, vindictive, emotionally unstable. I didn't respond. Didn't have to. I just kept screenshotting everything. Then came the blog post. Her college roommate, a woman I met twice and whose name I barely remembered, wrote a full think piece. When men weaponize generosity, a cautionary tale of financial abuse disguised as chivalry. She quoted sources close to the situation. Claimed I took the ring. As punishment. That I humiliated a woman for entertainment. It got traction. Hundreds of likes. Shares. A few minor influencers picked it up and added their own. This is why we don't trust nice guys. Takes. I didn't say a word. I just sent it all to my lawyer. He texted me back. Start a folder labeled character assassination. We're almost there. Meanwhile, my ex's mom showed up at my mom's book club. Yes. Really. Cornered her between chapters of The Night Circus and a plate of lemon squares. My daughter is devastated. He destroyed her over a joke. And now he's painting her as a gold digger. Mom calmly sipping tea. She painted herself. Damien just showed people the frame. She doesn't deserve this level of cruelty. And my son didn't deserve to be used for jewelry. The club voted not to invite her back. According to my mom, it was unanimous. Wednesday night, my phone rings again. Unknown number. This is Detective Morrison with the police department. I need to ask you some questions about an incident involving your ex-fiancée. Cue the anxiety sweats. She's filed a report alleging you've been stalking her. Threatening her. My voice goes ice cold. I haven't contacted her once. She's shown up at my door. Multiple times. I have video. Texts. Witnesses. He pauses. Can you send me that? I do. Everything. An hour later, he calls back. We're not pursuing this. Her story doesn't match the evidence. We advised her to cease contact. And the false report? We let her off with a warning. Next time, it's charges. That was it. I called my lawyer the next morning. Let's file the restraining order. He didn't even hesitate. Already drafting it. 2 days later, she got served. No contact. Stay 100 yards away. Pending hearing. My phone went berserk. Her sister. A restraining order? Are you psychotic? Her mom. This is harassment. She's the victim. Her dad. You're destroying her life over nothing. I blocked them all. Lawyer called that evening. Her attorney reached out. They're offering a deal. She'll drop all claims to the ring and deposits if you drop the restraining order and delete the video. No. You sure? She tried to get me evicted, arrested, ruined online. She doesn't get to walk away clean. Fair enough. By the way, did you sell the ring yet? Yesterday. Got 12.5. What did you do with it? Paid off my car. Booked a Vegas trip with my brother. Pause. You're my new favorite client. The restraining order hearing was 2 weeks later. She walked in flanked by her parents and a new, much pricier lawyer, no more billboard attorney. She looked smaller than I remembered. Hair neat. Makeup heavy. Like she was trying to paint on strength. The judge didn't waste time. Reviewed the footage. The false police report. The attempted eviction complaint. The character assassination campaign. The texts. The video from the party. All of it. Her lawyer tried to spin it. My client was under emotional distress, Your Honor. The video was a moment of vulnerability, never intended for public consumption. The response has been disproportionate and punitive. She seeks peace, not conflict. The judge blinked once, then turned to my ex. You filed a false police report, attempted to have this man evicted, publicly defamed him, and repeatedly contacted him despite warnings. That's not a lapse in judgment. That's harassment. Restraining order granted. 1 year. No contact. Period. She cried. Her mom shouted. Her dad stood there like someone had just informed him the earth was flat. Bailiff escorted them out. Her lawyer caught me in the hallway. She's willing to sign a mutual non-disparagement agreement. You both move on. No, I said. She tried to wreck my life. She can deal with the fallout. You're making this harder than it needs to be. She made it hard. I'm just finishing it. Since then? Silence. She legally can't contact me. Hasn't stopped her from trying through people, but every DM, voicemail, whisper gets forwarded to my lawyer. I moved to a new apartment. Better view. Better air. No ghosts. She moved back home. Her parents are livid. They ate most of the $16,000 in deposits. Her sister lost a vacation helping untangle the financial mess. Her maid of honor blocked her after getting blamed for not stopping her from drinking. Her friends? They turned. Quietly, then all at once. Screenshots surfaced. Messages. Proof she'd done this before. Dated men for clout. Planned ring upgrades. Called boyfriends. Investments. Her marketing job? Gone. Someone at the office saw the video. It spread. She's looking for a new gig now, but everyone knows her as the ring girl. As for me? I'm good. Therapy's helping. Boundaries don't make you cruel, they make you clear. Not dating yet. Not in a rush. Honestly? I'm just enjoying silence. Peace. The feeling of walking through my front door and not wondering if love is going to be a transaction. Do I miss her? Sometimes. The version I thought I knew. But then I remember, she told the truth. In champagne and sparkle, surrounded by everyone we knew, she showed me exactly who she was. And I believed her. The ring's gone. The wedding's off. My name's my own. And the door she wanted closed. I locked it, from the outside. She wanted the ring. She lost the man. And I never looked back.